Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of rare and historic coins. Today, we're diving deep into the history, design, and collector's value of the 1946 1 Lincoln cent, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but carries with it a rich story of America's wartime and post-war history. So, if you've ever wondered whether that old penny in your drawer could be worth more than 1 cent, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes the 1946 Lincoln cent special, which varieties are valuable, and how collectors determine its true worth. Historical background. To understand the 1946 Lincoln cent, we need to rewind back to the early 1940s. The United States was deeply involved in World War II, and every resource, from food to fuel, and even metals, was directed toward the war effort. During 1943, pennies were struck from zinc-coated steel instead of the usual bronze, because copper was needed for ammunition and military equipment. These steel cents are famous today because of their unique silvery look. But by 1944, copper returned to cent production, using metal recycled from wartime shell casings. So, when we reach 1946, we're looking at one of the very first post-war bronze cents. It marked a return to stability and normalcy after years of sacrifice. The coin itself became a symbol of America's resilience and recovery. Design of the 1946 Lincoln cent. The coin is part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. Obverse, front. Features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right. The word liberty is on the left side. The motto, "In God We Trust," arches above Lincoln's head. The date 1946 appears on the right, with a mint mark if applicable. Reverse, back. Displays 2 wheat stalks along the edges, giving rise to the nickname wheat cent or wheat penny. The words 1 cent and United States of America are boldly centered. At the top is the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. It's a simple yet powerful design, and collectors love the wheatback style for its vintage appeal. Mint marks and mintage. The 1946 Lincoln cent was struck at 3 U.S. mints. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Mintage, over 991 million coins. By far the most common variety. Denver Mint, D mint mark below the date. Mintage, around 315 million coins. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark below the date. Mintage, about 198 million coins. In total, more than 1.5 billion pennies were struck in 1946, making it a high production year. This means circulated examples are common, but mint condition coins in certain eras can be worth a lot more. Metal composition. The 1946 cent is composed of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. This bronze alloy was the standard before 1982, when pennies were switched to a mostly zinc composition. Common varieties and errors. Now here's where things get exciting for collectors: errors and varieties. Some 1946 cents have unique minting mistakes that make them rare and valuable. 1. D over D, repunched mint mark, Denver. Some coins show a clear doubling of the D mint mark. Collectors call this an RPM error, and its value depends on how visible the doubling is. 2. S over S, repunched mint mark, San Francisco. Similar to the Denver variety, some S mint marks were punched more than once, creating collectible variations. 3. Double die errors. Some 1946 cents exhibit doubling on the date, motto, or letters. These are much scarcer and can fetch strong prices. 4. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center can show blank areas with only part of the design. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. 5. Clipped planchets. These coins were accidentally cut from incomplete sheets of metal, leaving a crescent-shaped clip. Value of the 1946 Lincoln cent. So, what's a 1946 penny worth? Circulated condition. Most 1946 cents found in change are only worth 2 to 10 cents because of their high mintage. Uncirculated condition. A bright red, mint-state 1946 penny can sell for $5 to $50 depending on grade and mint mark. Rare varieties and errors. A 1946 RPM error might bring $20 to $100. A 1946 SRPM could go higher, sometimes $50 to $150. Doubled die examples can sell from $100 to over $500 depending on visibility. Dramatic off-center strikes or other major mint errors can reach hundreds of dollars at auction. Auction records. The most valuable 1946 Lincoln cents are graded MS67 or higher with full original red luster. Some of these have sold for over $5,000 at major coin auctions. How to spot a valuable 1946 cent. If you're checking your own pennies, here's what to look for. 1. Check the mint mark. Is it from Denver or San Francisco? Look closely for signs of repunching. 2. Examine the date and lettering. Any doubling? 3. Inspect the coin's condition. Red uncirculated examples are the most desirable. 4. Look for unusual shapes. Off-center strikes, clips, or cracks can mean extra value. Using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you catch these details. Collecting the 1946 Lincoln cent. Many collectors love to include the 1946 penny in their Lincoln cent albums. It's not considered rare, but it's an essential piece of mid-20th century U.S. history. Beginners often start by collecting one example from each mint. Advanced collectors hunt for high-grade coins and rare errors. Some even specialize in repunched mint marks and doubled dies. The 1946 cent also makes a great conversation starter. After all, it's a tiny piece of America from nearly 80 years ago. Fun facts. In 1946, a penny could still buy something small, like a piece of candy or gum. The average U.S. worker earned about $2,500 per year in 1946, so a penny had more buying power than today. If you had saved 100 brand new 1946 cents back then, today they could be worth hundreds or even thousands depending on grade. Conclusion. So, that's the story of the 1946 Lincoln wheat cent, a coin that represents America's post-war optimism, carries fascinating varieties, and still excites collectors to this day. If you have a 1946 penny, don't dismiss it as pocket change, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin history and collecting tips. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare 1946 Lincoln cent? Until next time, happy collecting!